So this morning I've woke up with a really bad headache and my chest is quite tight. So I've done a lateral flow test and it's positive. So I've done another lateral flow test and that's positive as well. So not looking too good at the moment. Both me and Frankie have both been for PCR tests. So we're just waiting for the results, which hopefully will come tomorrow. But it's looking quite likely that we've both got COVID. It's weird. My sugar levels have been good. Whereas normally when you're ill, you normally have highs or your sensitivity goes right up. But actually, my sugar level control has been normal, which is really odd. As the day goes on, I'm feeling more tired and achy, very achy everywhere. But it sort of comes in waves as well. So you have an hour where you feel quite bad and tired, and then the next hour you'll be okay. So yeah, it's very odd. But let's wait for confirmation for the PCR test, and we'll go from there. Day 2 update. So last night I woke up in the middle of the night really sweating, like really sweating. But sort of my side of the bed was heavily drenched, which was quite odd. And then I woke up feeling pretty much the same this morning. Today has been sort of a whirlwind of feelings really. The feelings sort of come and go. One minute you feel, I wouldn't say okay, but you start to feel a little bit better. You have a little burst of energy, and then it just comes back on top of you. So I mean, the achiness has gone. I wouldn't say gone, but the achiness is definitely reduced. The chesty cough has definitely come on a bit more, bit of a sore throat today, and just generally feeling pretty under the weather still. Blood sugars have been again okay. Wasn't as insulin resistive today, so I was on up basal the day to about 130% throughout the day, and I've been 80% in target, so I'll take that. Yeah, so still not too sure how I'm going to be tomorrow, but just take every day as it comes, and hopefully we'll get better soon. But I think we're getting there. It's day 3. It's Wednesday. Today I've been feeling much the same again. The worst period seems to be sort of in the morning and at night. During the day you sort of pick up a little bit of energy, but definitely the periods where you feel worst, well for me, has been the morning and the night time. You feel, for some reason, it gets to about 9 o'clock at night, and you just come over all tired and groggy, and similarly in the morning you sort of you wake up and it takes you a few hours to sort of get up and get going. During the day you're a little bit more mobile, but yeah, still under the weather for sure. So hopefully tomorrow I'm gonna have the energy to get back to work, albeit from home of course. Just have to see how the brain copes with focusing and stuff like that, because even focusing on mind-numbing stuff like looking at the telly has been difficult, to be honest. So it'll be interesting to see how I cope. But we'll see how we go during the day, and if I have to take a few breaks during the day, but longer breaks than normal, then we'll have to do that. Blood sugars have actually been quite good again today, back up to sort of nearly 90% in range. So yeah, very happy with that. Again, it made me think why my blood sugar's been in range a lot more than it would do normally, and I think it's probably because up until earlier this year I wasn't using the APS app. So when you was ill, it was sort of if you was ill for a couple of days, for example, by the time you'd realised how much background insulin you would need, you was better again. So you'd never really caught up or got to grips with it. Whereas the beauty of the Android APS app is it's self-adjusting, so it's done a lot of the hard work for me. So even overnight, for example, I woke up during the night and it was on a temporary basal and it was up at like 5 units. It was giving 5 units an hour, which for me is massive, really. I mean, the most I normally use is about one to two at the very most at any given hour. So it just goes to show that technology has really helped me during this period, and it's gold, really. It's made a big difference to the way you feel, and I think it helps you recover quickly as well when your blood sugar's more in target, and generally it just makes you feel a bit better as well. You know, you're not having to worry about your blood sugar and it being in range. So yeah, no, I mean, fantastic. Really pleased with the way it's worked out with the APS. Thursday, day 4. So this morning I woke up feeling quite groggy again. However, I attempted a few hours of work at the desk. I was finding it quite difficult to concentrate on what should have been relatively easy tasks to complete. I stopped work at lunchtime just to try and recover a little bit more. I felt a little bit better during the day. However, during the week I found that you can feel like this, so I'm not taking anything for granted at the moment. However, I'm hoping tomorrow I can get a full day at work. Blood sugars have been okay, again 80% in target. I had one hypo last night just before bed, but overall I'm fairly happy with the control, bearing in mind I'm still not back to normal. So again, APS is doing a great job of keeping me in range. It's Friday, day 5. So today I actually managed a full day at work, so I'm pretty happy with that. I'm definitely over the worst of COVID now, I think. I did a little spin on the watt bike, around 30 minutes, just really gentle, just to see how the legs were, and to see how I would respond to the first bit of exercise I'd done in over a week. So it was quite nice. However, I did feel a little bit strained, so definitely still repairing. So I'm just gonna carry on taking it easy over the weekend. I may do a couple more spins on the watt bike, just nice easy ones, just to get the legs going and to get your body used to exercising again. My diabetes over the week has actually been really controlled, considering I haven't been very well. This is largely due to the Android APS app, as I've mentioned a few times. To give you an idea of how much I've been in target, I've been in target range 85% of the time, which is pretty good. You know, even to do that on a week where you're feeling well is a good achievement. So I'm again very happy with that. I've had 6 hypos, which isn't ideal. So I do try and have less hypos than that. If I can get a couple a week, that's the sort of the goal. Today I've been in range 96% of the time, so that's a good, again, very good. Although I have had a couple of hypos today, so that's what's contributed to the 6 hypos across the week. Overall, my diabetes has been okay to manage. It'd be nice to hear what other diabetics' experiences have been like that maybe not using the APS app, because I'm pretty confident if I wasn't using it, I definitely would have had a lot more fluctuations. If you've liked this video, please give it a big thumbs up and press the subscribe button. Thanks guys.